blue. And we're doing it. It is happening now. Quit getting twisted. We're good. We're good. What up, Mike? So how is Mike doing this evening? We weren't able to stream last night because the internet out here in Spring Creek can be pretty awful at times, and last night it was non-existent. I don't know if it was because of the rain. What up, Romeo? But we've got coffee. And I think we're good to go. Spring cleaning all day. Yeah, it's perfect weather for that. Faux show. All right. Faxanadu. So we've got to figure out the rest of the strats for the beginning of the game, where we need to be holding A and where we don't need to be holding A. That's what we got to do. So we need to find consistency, and then we're not getting let's go. You didn't hear that? I heard it. Did you not hear it? I don't know if that's a thing or not. All right, did I do this? Tell me if you... Looks like you're getting game volume. Kind of loud. You should be getting...
I am waiting for you, Vicente.
Should be getting that too.
You told me to go back to the beginning. Shut up.
You're not getting let's go again?
Look who knows so much, yeah? Well, it just so
I
happens
think I know.
your friend here is only mostly...
I think I know why it's doing that. Because now I'm doing mono on the channel so that it's not separated. And I bet you that one's... And I don't know exactly how it works. Where is it? Where's let's go? So you don't get let's go there? Because I can hear it. Which means it's the way that... Maybe if that one's recorded stereo... It must be that is actually recorded stereo. Does that make sense? Because I actually don't know what I'm talking about. So let's do this. Let's see if we can fix it. Nope, that doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. Come on, thing. Where is it at? Sound clips. It's a command. It's let's go. Open that up. So this is the sound. What do you get here? You get the whole thing there. How is that possible? Because I hear the whole thing. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to fix it right now. Has to have something to do with the OBS settings. Open broadcast software, you being a jerk. If we go into the settings there and we go to audio, The only thing I can think that its channel is on mono instead of stereo. But if I do it on stereo, then you guys only get... Yeah, right. Right. You're bloody well right. Okay, so we had learned what we needed to do. We hold A here. And then we get that spawn where he goes left. That way we're closer to the door. Do a rising there. No hold A. No hold A here. Rise there. Stop here. Perfect. Hold A going in this screen transition. That'll make him jump to the edge. Oops. Start over. Yuck. Left. That one. 2. Do not hold A. Right here. Hold A. Very nice. He jumps to the edge. Don't get too close. Hold A here. He should jump away. Yep. Damage boost. Very nice. We should not have to hold A, and this guy will jump at us. This is right. Damage boost. Very good. These guys will turn, and you get a damage boost from them. Now, Shiner, he doesn't do that. He's able to jump those, so our timing is a little bit off between the two of us, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing differently. But I do like this, because if I do it right, I get this. Nope, I didn't do it right. I wonder what I did wrong there. So, the outcome that I'm looking for when I come out of this room is this the doofy guy that just walks back and forth. He'll actually walk towards me. I hit him the 3 times, and right after I'm done hitting him, the skull falls. So that's what I'm looking for. Oops, I'm delayed on that. This kill is actually not easy. Missing again. There it is. Hold A here. Corner. Hold A here. So it's probably the extra jump I had to take on the skull bubbles, would be my guess. So here I want to be able to do these in 2 jumps. See, that's bad. I need to practice this room. Yeah, I need to I'll do a save there and practice that room. Be a good spot for a save. Delightfully gross here. There it is. I'm excited for all of the runs I rip right there, because that's not an easy button push. There is... Oh, I wasn't holding A. So there is a bunch of different ways to roll from jumping to striking in this game. Because you can do this rising, like, stab deluge thing, but you can do... You can rise and stab and then, like, fall and do it. You can do it while you're rising. You can do it at the same time. You can jump and do it as you're falling that way. There's, like, a bunch of different ways to do it. And this one's not the easiest. Holy moly cow, Mike. Thank you so much. Wowzer. Was not expecting that. Did you just beat out QWERTY? I think you did. Wowzer. Dude, that's awesome. You know if what's gonna happen. Do it. I like it. Give QWERTY a run for his money. That's fantastic, man. Oh no, I missed the money. Dang it, and then I didn't save. So getting these guys to jump together is correct. But anyways, Mike, so I wanted to know, did you, because my brother was just talking about Romeo and my other brother were talking about controllers, and you got that one that you put in the Discord that had the 4 buttons. Have you got a chance to play with that much? I know you had a little bit, but have you noticed that it works well? And have you done like NES and SNES games? Because you're playing off of an emulator, correct? What's up, Grind? If you guys can tell, my voice is going. It's going. You're letting QWERTY take number 1. How's Grind doing tonight, fella guy? Buttons feel really nice. That's good. Oh, I guess I never even thought about that. The buttons are at an angle, where these are side by side. That actually would probably bother me, because I'm picky. There we go. So I need a save state going out this door. Perfect spot to save state. Alright, so that's a bad... I don't know. The timing here needs to be better, because I can't jump twice. It's going to mess with the RNG. Still more to go. Would you have a full... Were you doing what like Mike was doing? Is it spring cleaning time for you as well? It seems like everybody bites at the bit until the weather gets nice. And then once the weather gets nice, there's not enough time in the day. You know, it's kind of like Mike. I'm thinking about it. With the buttons at an angle, my brother played or had linked his Xbox One controller up, and it had the same like buttons at an angle, but you take the A and the B and you rotate them this way, so they're at the angle like this. Where I play back and forth here, doesn't change too much to be back and forth here. You know, with your finger being at an angle. It's probably not too bad. Oh, day job. Double gym workout back at home and work on music. It's because you've got 3 jobs, Grind. You've got your regular job, the music job, and then the workout job. Alright, so we should be able to kill one of these guys. Alright, so see, I wonder if that's late. If I'm late, maybe... Because I got a weird damage boost forward and neither of them died. How about if I go earlier? If I go earlier, I hit them both, but they both survive. This is going to require 2 more hits. 1, 2. What does it do with the RNG? I still get this. I still get him turning as well. So we take 2 damage boosts, which I'm not crazy about. Yep, see, he walked away. I can't have that. Ah, that's right. Killer streams in the background. We haven't streamed in 2 days. I feel like I've been gone a month. We had Saturday off because of the hike, and then yesterday we had 0 interwebs. How do I do that hit? Maybe it's falling. Maybe I gotta be a little closer and do a falling stab. Okay, so that one worked. So I was kind of closer. Nope. Maybe I gotta swing before I get to him. There it is. That's what I want right there. I still get these guys turning, which I'm okay with that. Yeah, I tried to update people, Grind, on the Discord. I live back here in the forest, and sometimes the internet is awful. See how this guy moved towards me? That's what I want. If I can do, and I can tell the RNG is manipulated by those 2 guys. I have to kill them in 2 hits. And that guy moves towards me, and it's not exactly true, but it's more consistent if I do it in 2 hits. And I should have been able to kill that skull bubble as he's falling. But yeah, the internet out here is pretty crappy. And then for some reason, when it rains, it can get bad as well. And we had a decent rain last night, and internet was really bad, and when I was doing speed tests, I had 0 upload. I couldn't even get OBS to start uploading. So, and it seems fine now, which is okay. Not good. I gotta throw that so much earlier, and I think nope. See that? Let's see if it does it again with 2 jumps, just to test the RNG. Nope, can't do that. And jump early, fall and hit. That's what I want. So is it just going to be one of those weird timing things? I hope not. Seems like Shiner does it on the regular. Ooh, I could have jumped all the way over him. Wonder why. And you were around last night also with your PB beers. 1, 2, 3, and that. That's what we want. That's faster than the way Shiner does it. Rising strike, rising strike. 2 rising. This guy jumps at us, so that's gross. Okay. That's what we want. Alright, I gotta time that. You jump a little early, and then as you're falling, you jump early and you swing early. That's my deal. So jump early, and then you get him with the outstretched dagger. You get the 3 hits on him and the guy falling. 1, 2, 3, falling. Nice. This is just 2 rising strikes. 1, 2. This one here, I let him fall at my feet. Perfect. This is a quick jump. Oh no. So that's different. So that's what we're trying to do here, guys, is we're trying to figure out what parts manipulate the direction it goes. I want that guy that was right there. He jumped right away from the door. If he continues to do that, I can hold A when I walk up to this door. But I need to do it enough times to see where the consistency is before I tell myself whether I'm holding A or not. Which is fine. I got to learn this strike. There it is again. All right, so I'm getting the timing on that. It makes me feel good. So, Grind, I got a chance to try the wheat beer that I brewed here 3 weeks back. I just put carbonation to it, so it's beginning to be carbonated. I'm very excited to see how that turns out. Ooh, I got a double hit on him and it messed me up. It's still flat now, so it's... no. But I wonder if I just jumped twice. Like, that was still fast. See, he turns the other way. If I can get a double hit, that works out. And then that guy's going the other direction. Super weird. And this is where, if I get this in a run, I have to just go with it. I have to wait for him. And now I don't know what to do here. Because I need this guy when I come back in this room to jump at me. If I don't hold A, he jumps away. It'll all depend on what RNG I'm on. So I need to be able to get here consistently. Well, right now it's hard to tell. I think it's right where it needs to be. It needs another week before I should even really drink much of it. Also, it needs about 3 days on 30 psi of carbonation to carbonate the beer. I don't use like you can use like tablets, and you put beer in bottles and stuff, and you let it kind of do a natural carbonation thing. I put them into kegs, and then I just force it with CO2. I hook a CO2 canister up to it, and then I turn it at 30 pounds, and I force carbonate it for about 3 days, and then I'll back it off, and then I'll let it sit. This coming weekend is where it'll be good to taste, and hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully we can be doing a brew stream this weekend. Hopefully. Early jump, falling strike. Oh, I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting it. It's nice. Oh, see, that's weird. I got that jump, which is really good, but I got it. As long as this guy moves at me, we're good. Nice. Should I wait for him to hit the ground? Should I do a jump strike and then wait for that guy to land and just do a flat strike? That may be a little more consistent. I like it. Trout camp. Yeah. So for you guys that aren't familiar, Romeo's talking about, we used to do a big first day of trout season party every year. And it got a little bit out of hand. That was back in the day before the kids and the marriage and stuff. Nice. Let's see if I could do that. So there'd be rising, let him land and hit. It's not going to be much slower, but it's going to be super consistent. Oh, and I need to let that guy land as well. But we got... So that guy jumped at us, which means the RNG should be what I'm used to. Which means I should not have to hold A the first time in this room. Never mind. Was not right. Hey, at least I've got that timing now. Nonsense, poopy pants. So what do you guys think? Would you rather? Neither of these would be fun. One's more mental, one's more physical. Ah. Now he was going the other way. So maybe if he's going... Oh, but he's jumping at me now. I hate this. I'm not holding it. Nope. I needed to hold A. Mistimed that. Mistimed that. I jumped too soon there. Lost my timing. Oh, I got the backwards hit there, which that shouldn't affect the RNG though. I guess we just do two rising stabs. That's what we want. This is what we want. Oh, but then you got to get that guy as he's jumping over the door. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, this is not easy. Right, we're going to save state coming out of this because we've got that first spot a little bit. Alright. So this should be our consistency. 1, 2. Alright, I got the double stab, which is going to throw me off. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Nice. Jump, jump. Nice. Jump, over. You can get a damage boost there, plus or minus. That's another one of these. A lot of these little kills that I'm doing here are on the more difficult side of the quick kill. Like, you have to hit him just right with the deluge and the double stab. What I could do is the slower version of it, which would mean I'd jump over the little spiky guy and then do a jump on the other side. I'll show you. So I could do this where I jump and then jump. It's just a bit slower. I don't know how it would affect the RNG. The RNG I want is where he runs at me here like that without hitting anything. The next time I go in this screen, I hold A, then he hits me. The next time I go in this screen, I hold A again. He comes at me, bro. And then I don't hold A here. Kill. The falling kill, which I've been working on. And then the task strats, huh? How do you like those? Fall down. Equip the Maddox as you're falling. And you do have to hold A coming out the door to force this corner encounter like that. Nice. Let's finish up the whole thing. We'll go right to the grind from here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. Gross. Use an extra magic because I hate myself. Ooh, look at that. That was spicy fast. Yeah, the would you rather, I like how part of it's like a mental thing and the other part of it's more physical. Pizza perfecta jumpa. It's a good kill there. We snag a little bit of life here. We're actually good for the grind. Let's do a grind. Oh, he gets 2 hits there. That's super bad. I was off on quite a few of the hits. Grind, that's a good question. What's worse? Well, I wanted one to be mental and one to be physical, so your hands should actually be physically sticky. But we'll say this, they don't get other things sticky, which is really weird. Now we're going into some detail here. So they feel sticky, but if I was to play a game, my fingers would feel sticky, but I wouldn't leave the controller sticky for the next person. You got it? This is complicated, I understand. But I wanted one side to be mental, and if your hands just felt sticky, then it would be mental, just like the thinking someone's following you. So we're going to keep it a little bit different. That's what I need to do, is get close enough to that guy for the double strike at the beginning. Because then I can hear the double strike and I know it happened. He says we ask the tough questions here. Oh, fun. Okay, it looks like even if I have trouble at the door, we're still going to get the walking towards us here. Yep. Towards us here. Nice. Towards us here. I feel like I should have walked farther towards him. I don't know when I'll start to add this strat to runs. Because you can easily have that happen. And if you have that happen, it ruins, just everything's ruined. And to be honest with you, I'm curious, and we should do a time study on this. Weird. Okay, so what do you guys think? When I normally do this, I would throw a deluge here, and then I run over and get the Maddox and turn around, and I've got run speed going back out. The task strats are you run over, stop, deluge, get the Maddox, but then I'm exiting the screen without run speed, so I'm going this slow. Seems like you would lose any time you would save by going slow, whereas here, I'm slow with those 2 throws, and then I'm fast coming out. We could time it just for fun. Who wants to time it just for fun? Just for funsies. See, I need to get the double stab first. Or not, but that was two deluges. Wasted deluges. I guess I just have to pay attention there. Come on. I'm not getting that strike either. Okay, so maybe I should save state right before I get into this room. Because I'm kind of getting this stuff. Oops, lost run speed. Kind of getting this stuff down. Actually, you know what's even smarter here? It's harder to make sure that I get a double stab on that guy. It's easier to make sure I do not get a double stab. And the time coming out of this room is depending on when that guy falls. So it doesn't matter if I hit this first guy 15 times, I still can't exit until the guy at the top falls. So I might as well aim for 3 and get 3 consistently. So I just stab early. Oh, now I stabbed too early. Crap. Yeah, that should be fine. It's all about the fastest, yes, but it's also about consistency. Alright, and save state it there. You see that? That's what I gotta do. Do I hold it? Oh no. So doing that good kill at the beginning of this changed my RNG. Let's see if I do the double kill instead. Oh, so that's the good one again. Let's see. So the good kill. Yeah, see, I'm hitting him here as opposed to him jumping here. So that's the difference. So let's see if I did this. Oh, yuck. So that was a... Oh, this is weird. Alright, jump, jump kill. It's the same one I have to do in the very beginning of the game. Why am I not getting it? Buzz! What? Why are your hands always sticky? Oh yeah, Buzz Thunder! Oh, my voice is so hurty. But it's not what you think. Is it because you eat cheap M&Ms and they do melt in your hands and not in your mouth? Oh, you're right. It wasn't what I was thinking. Alright, so that's what I've done sometimes. Yeah, see I'm doing a jump stab before middle of the screen? Now I know if I go right without holding anything, he jumps at me. But that's not what I want to do, because that's not fast. So I want to get this correctly, which is that. Now I have to kill him with basically just like a standing stab. That'll work. And then I definitely hold A. No, I didn't hold A. Oh, that's so weird. So I know what's happening there. Here's my choice, guys. So I want to get this stab because this stab is cool. I want to do that one. So if I do this, if I do that kill where he jumps at me, lands at my feet, and I stab him and get this kill, because I didn't jump into him, he didn't read an A press on my D-pad, which didn't change the RNG, meaning if I go in here and don't hold A, he'll jump at me. Correctamundo. Wow. But if I do it this way... Oh, I have to be able to learn this one. Okay. And now I jump kill him. I jump at him when I'm trying to kill him. Now if I don't hold A, he jumped at me again. Oh no, my mind is blown. Why is that happening? It's so important to know whether I need to be holding A or not. That's such a fun kill there. That's a consistent kill. I should just do that. Then I know that I don't have to hold A. And then I do have to hold A. And then I do have to hold A. And then I don't have to hold A. Oh, boopy. See, this is the way I normally do it, guys. And then I get this, but I have running speed. So the exit is much faster. And I definitely hold A here because this is always the same. Very nice. I use the Mattock. Damage boost for days. Daddy-o, happy Monday to you again, sir. Again? Did you already wish me happy Monday? What am I talking about? Gross. Alright, I definitely wasn't fast enough to get that. How's Daddy-o doing? Where did I see you? I saw you somewhere today. Where were you at? Were you in Ouija's stream? Was it Ouija? You should never throw the Delugi over the panda. Doesn't do any good. You don't hit him. Alright, let's get a good grind. Oop. Ugh, gross. Gross. Am I dead yet? Oh, I'm so close to being dead. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, I was too late. I gotta do that earlier. Basically, peak of the jump. Yeah, peak of the jump. I want to know why I can't do that hit either. Yeah, peak of the jump. Why? That's the same strike as the beginning of the game. What up, brother? Baby-proofing the kitchen, so I got you on the big screen. I saw big screen and baby-proofing the kitchen. I'm like, you have a big screen in your kitchen? That is where I saw his Ouija stream. Sup, Fort?
Ha 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 ha. Quiet.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Put a link in there for... Mike's got a nice controller for... it's a USB, but it's brick, 4-button L and R, so it can be used with the for the supers. Peak of the jump. Nice. I want to know why I can't do this. Maybe it's because I stink. Peak of the jump. All right, so the peak of the jump seems to be working there. I'm going to, oh, I was falling. I need to be at the peak. Peak of the jump. No. Oh, I do a falling strike. That's what I could do. Ready? Yeah, falling strike. Okay, I can consistently do that. Do I hold A? Oh, and then I do hold A. Oh, what is going to happen now? So, falling strike. Oh, gotta be closer to him. Okay, closer to him. Falling strike. Just to check it again, he is moving away. Okay. Oh no, that's not consistent either. I just have to be closer. That can be consistent. So now let's hold A. We get this outcome, which is what we want. Hold A again. We get that outcome. Oh. Let's check this again. So now if I don't fool around and I just do that like I was doing before, I don't hold. Okay, yeah, I'm doing that. That's the way it's going to be. It's so much more consistent. Oh, yeah, that I have to hold A that time. Okay. So, Daddy-O, if you're not familiar, I know you've been in on some of the Faxanadu practice. Oh, I didn't need to hold it there. So I've got a really good handle on the way the RNG can be manipulated in this game. Those little eyeball, and this is for anybody else in the chat that is not quite following along with what I'm doing. These little skull guys that hop around, when they hit the ground, they hit the ground, and right before they jump, in that frame before they jump, right there, you know, like right before they jump, they're going to check the input on your controller, and they're going to use the input as a value towards the RNG value, which determines which way they jump or how they react. So we've found out that by holding A before they jump, we can manipulate what they're going to do. But it's hard to, because it's a frame perfect thing, it's hard to do in the middle of a room. But if you notice, the first thing when they come into a room is jump. The first thing they do every time is boom. So if we hold A while the screen loads, we can manipulate that first jump consistently. But the RNG is a value that is ever changing every time we affect it. So in order to be able to consistently affect it, we have to be able to track it by knowing exactly what we're doing and how we're affecting it through the run. So basically, the beginning section of this game, I'm mapping out my RNG and what I'm going to use, what kills I'm going to use, and how I'm affecting the RNG, so I know in what screens I need to be holding A and what screens I don't need to be holding A. It's very involved. It's super fun for me as a speedrunner, but it's very involved. The usual working with Slack in the background, going, oh yeah, Grind's working on music stuff at this point, so I think he's done with the actual workout. So I'm noticing, for example, in this room, depending on how I kill this jumping guy, I'm getting different RNG. But I want to be able to kill him as fast as possible. So one way to kill him would be this way. I stop for a split second, and I kill the jumping skull. Which is fine. Anytime you hit somebody with your sword and cause damage, you're going to stop and lose run speed. It's okay. So I can do that, and when I do that, I know that when I re-enter the room, this one's going to jump at me, which gives me the RNG I want for that kill there. So that's perfect. But there is a way to do this faster, but I haven't been able to time the jump. See, you can kind of jump and stab that way, and I haven't got it. I don't know why. Why am I not getting that? Maybe I need to be quite a bit earlier. No, later? Is it later? No, I just can't seem to make that kill. Okay, but there's a way of doing it with falling, like that. But because we've killed him a different way, when we come in here, this guy's going to be moving the wrong direction, which means I'd have to hold A entering that screen to get him to move right. And I just don't know what, I mean, you tell me if one looks faster than the other. I can do this. See, when I hit him, I had to stop. Or I can do this. I think they're the same. No matter what, I have to stop. The falling one may be a little bit faster, but it's less consistent. So here's the balance. I can do the standing stab one every time. The falling stab one, I'm probably going to do 8 out of 10 times. I don't think one's worth it over the other or I don't think the falling one, even if it's a smidgen faster, is worth it because of its inconsistency. Yeah, Daddy-O, you really are becoming the puppet master. So what I want to do is, and if I'm not sure if you're familiar, There's special items in this game that only appear after you've visited a room 4 times. So that was my second visit, third visit, fourth visit to this room, and then when we kill all the enemies, we'll get the Maddox drop. Boom, there it is. There's a counter that works in this game. Every time you enter a room that has a magical item in it or a special item, the counter goes up by 1, all the way to 4, and then it resets. All the way back to 4, resets, all the way back to 4. So you have to be on the right, you have to be on 4 when you wipe out a room to get that magical item. So in this speed run, we've always went into this room 4 times to get the Maddox because you need it to progress through the game. But what we noticed was, oh, I got him. So I just grabbed a mosquito out of the air because I'm a ninja. What we noticed was that if we could manipulate the RNG coming into this room and get this skull guy to jump at us, we could be gaining right here. We could do that kill there. It does take a little bit of health, but it doesn't take any magic. We're gaining valuable money that we need at a cost of very little time because you have to come in and out of that room anyways. So this is a relatively new strat to the speedrun. But what we need to know is we need to know the RNG so that we know when to hold the button so that we don't ever enter this room and he goes the other way. All right, so he's coming at me. See how he's going the other way? Because this would be an awful waste of time to have to run over there to kill him and to come back. You'd just be wasting a ton of time. So anyways, I think this is what I'll go with. A stab. Now I know I don't have to hold A to get him to come at me. Stab, kill. I come back. I do have to hold A. He comes at me. I come back in again. I do have to hold A. And then when I come through here, I do not have to hold A. Get the Maddox. Equip the Maddox. Through here, there's a stab, and then we do hold A coming out of this door, force to the corner, do the same thing. What we want to do by forcing ourselves into the corner to kill those guys is you can stun lock them in the corner, kill them relatively fast without having to use any magic. Magic is very important for the grind that we have to do before this next town. This is called Fight Club. It's very hard to manipulate Fight Club consistently. I kind of try to pinch him in that one corner. This is another spot we want to try to get manipulation, but because of the bouncing skulls in Fight Club and not being able to manipulate it consistently, oftentimes when we get here we have no idea where we are. We have 2 outcomes coming into the next screen to be able to get a ladder reset. If the first skull bubble jumps left, we can get the ladder reset. If he jumps right, we can't. And he jumped left, so we can do that. Oh, and then I missed the ladder. Anyways, that ghost hits you on the ladder and you re-jump. Let's work it from here again. I'll get the Maddox and then do another save state. So don't hold it here. Boom. Do hold it here. Oh, why? What did I do differently? What did I do differently? Don't hold it. Do hold it. That's weird. I'm working from a save state. How can that be different? I'm working from the same save state. I just did it. I mean, just a moment ago. Oh, for some reason it worked that time. Maybe I wasn't holding it right. Or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're getting the right RNG here. Ooh, yuck. Let's do that again. I want more magic. Yeah, I said I'd do that one 10 out of 10 times, didn't I? Maybe I was holding the wrong button like an idiot. Like, maybe I had my finger on the wrong button. I can see that happening. I should throw that deluge quicker on the second guy. We're going to save state it there. That's the ladder re-jump I was talking about. It's not a re-jump, that's a ladder reset. We get the food there, and pizza perfect. Pizza perfect jump. Missed it. Doo-doo. And the grind. Wow, that was gross. Okay, I got 2 cycles through the grind. Alright. How do I kill him? Yeah, right as he's jumping. You can throw that out. It allows you to do 2 double stabs, makes that guy quick. When you're running, that's what you would do. The perfect grind. So Daddy-O, the other reason why it's so crucial to get those the extra coins in that cave is because, or not the cave, but in that tree, is that this is how we're getting, there we go. This is how we're getting the coins that we need for the first set of wing boots. Try to trade some magic for some life. I've used too much magic now. So you can trade, there's the grind, I did a grind. But you can trade magic for life during that grind by using magic to either force the panda into the corner farther while you jump and kill the guy for some flub, or the ghost for some flub. But I used too much magic. You need to be able to have 4 to 5 deluges here, and I had 1. Reason being, if you guys are familiar with the run, when you get up through to go to the second fountain, we have to do some kills on some bees that are flying around, and we need to be able to throw deluges to kill those bees. I would not have had enough there. But practice is practice. Let's go back from the beginning and see if we can get one run with the correct RNG to the grind spot. If we can, then I think we should just start trying to do runs. If that sounds good. I think that sounds good. Because if we can get runs to the grind spot, all we gotta do is get there, and if we get a decent enough grind, we're on our way. But I have to remember everything. Oh, I wasn't holding A there. Alright, hold A. That's the first kill. Do not hold A here. Get the same jump kill. Do not hold A here. Get a jump kill, stand on the crack. Get that kill. Hold A here. That manipulates him to going all the way into the corner. Mason, what's going on, man? Oh, I wasn't holding A. No! I was distracted by the Mason. Long time no see is correct, man. How have you been? Holy cow. It's been like a millennia or something. So we're playing Faxanadu again. We're going for sub 29. And we're learning how to be a puppet master, like Daddy-O said. Be a puppet master and control the RNG in this game. You control the RNG, sorry, by, ooh, yuck, by pressing inputs while these jumpers are jumping. And by pressing A at certain times, you can manipulate their RNG, which is super cool. Excuse me. So, no manipulation there. Hold the crack. Oh, I messed it up. Hold A. Get the kill. Very nice. So how's Mason doing? Long timer. Get that. Sit on the crack. Don't break your mama's back. Hold A here. Manipulates him to the very edge of the screen so we can get an... Oh, bummer. Don't be too close. Nice. Okay. Out the door. Nice. Okay. Cracked. Nice. Hold A. He goes to the edge. Don't get too close. Hold A here again. This guy jumps away. Jump, damage boost. Nice. Cue up the key. Very good. Don't hold anything coming up here. Over hit. Damage boost. Nice. This is an early fall, early strike. Early fall, early strike. Oh yeah, baby. It was good. So good. Hits me forward. And hits me forward. Very, very good. Very, very good. Yep, I made the sub 30 club quite a while ago. Alright, so this guy should be 3, 1, 2, 3 hits, falling hit. Oh, he's so good. 2 rising strikes. Oh, I missed the rising strike. Crap. We'll see that has surely messed up the RNG. Yeah, that guy was already weird. See if I can get back on the same RNG. Alright, so he's jumping weird. That guy's rising there, meaning I don't have to hold A? Nope, I would have had to hold A. Oh, that's weird. Busy with work and fam. Yeah, I did make the sub 30 club. This was a while ago. And then, if you're not familiar, we went from sub 30 and Faxanadu to Rygar. I don't know if you've ever played the game Rygar. But we worked on a run of any percent of Rygar and got sub 8 minutes, which was our goal. Put us in like 5th or something like that. And then we did a week of Kung Fu because the world record has changed hands a couple times in Kung Fu. We're actually 3rd in Kung Fu now. Ugh, gross. But we're going to continue with Kung Fu Fridays. But now we're on the grind. Our grind now is for sub 29 in Faxanadu. And the honor of 2nd place. But it's going to be a bit of a slow grind because there's a lot of stuff to learn to get. To start peeling time off of this now is not only difficult in the strats that you have to be able to perform, but difficult in those strats in such a long run, or it's not that long, but a 30-minute run can be very time consuming, not only to learn them, but to perfect them. Damage boost. Nice menu there. Get menued. Alright, don't hold A. Hit. Jump hit. Nice. Early. Oh no. Hey, I still got him in 2 though. Let's wonder if that worked. Let's see if that worked. So the RNG is affected by everything that you do in this game, or all buttons that you're holding when RNG is called, which means in order to get consistency, this will work, we have to do practically the same thing every time. Like, those kills are good. So I think I'm still on the same RNG path. That's good. This is a peak of my jump. Nice. Oh, I needed to get that coin before I entered. Doesn't really matter too much. If we're correct, this guy should jump at us. Ooh, that's awesome. Now we have to hold A coming in this room to get us to jump at us again. Oh, so good. I am the puppet master. You do my bidding. Hold A again. Oh, so good. Don't hold A here. This guy comes at us. We get the stab, the ladder stab, grab our flub and money. Very good. Get the Maddox. Jump, jump as we're falling. Get the Maddox queued up. Melt through that guy. Hold A coming out of this door. There's the corner kill. Very nice. Down and stab. Very, very good. That's not too bad. I got wasted one extra deluge in there. Got a good jump off the ladder. Wasted a deluge there. Does this guy come at me, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed the ladder rejump. Or ladder reset. Oh, I missed that one, too. Ugh. Vomit. Vomit sauce. We're running, so we take him. 2 double stabs for the flub. And then the pizza perfect jump. Ooh, that jump is pixel perfect. And they call him the pizza head, so hence pizza perfect jump. Oh, that's gross. Well, there it is, guys. And we're good in the grind. Oh. Oh no. Okay, it's the grind's over. You saw another channel is learning the speed run of this game. What was the channel? I did grind. I nailed all of it. It's time for runs. It is. They may be reset heavy runs, but they'll still be runs. That way, if we do get a good grind, we can take a run. And a good grind for me would be any grind that saves time. I promised it. So Mason, do you remember the channel that's running this game? Because I always love, I love the community around speedrunning. I haven't built much better relationships than I have with these other guys running the same games I'm running. I'm not a well, I am a competitive person, but not in a way of like, oh, he beat my time. More like, go beat my time kind of thing. Oh, Tundra was in the chat earlier. I didn't know he was. I thought I asked him. I didn't know he was actually running this game. I gotta head on over there. I didn't give him. I need to get over there and follow him because it'll be fun to have another person. I wonder if he's in Shiner's Discord because Shiner's got a Faxanadu category in his Discord. Shiner is Faxanadu.
I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back to the
Yeah,
beginning.
Romeo, that's the guy.
I have.
That's the guy. Yeah, he's third on the bits. First try skip, like a oh, gross. Ugh. Vomit spray. No, I didn't get the timer started. Even worse. I don't know what's wrong with my voice tonight. Yeah, it's a little bit early. Mason, it is. Absolutely. So good. So good. Like, I haven't had as much fun as I do with Ouija in this world record for Kung Fu. Right. Hit. Oh, I'm already off. What did I do wrong? I held the button when I went in, because this is very important to get this kill right. Hold the button when I went in. I run into him. I hold still. I let him hit me. I let it hit me, and then I tap left. Okay. I almost tried to reset my save state. It doesn't work.
Told me to go back to the beginning.
So I have. I waited too long. For anybody wondering why I'm resetting all the time, there's a text bubble there. You see me run into it. If you time it just right, you can jump over it and save 12 seconds. It's worth it. It is worth it. There's an A on that boat. Never knew that. Late. Early. Smidge early again. It's weird how you can get good runs of the text skip. I wonder if it has something to do with the jumping. Let's try to jump. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see if I jump like perfectly from there, how much walk speed I have, or if you like get to the corner. Weird. That's what we want to do. We want to jump and see how fast I am when I'm hitting the ground there. You want to jump as you're going up, so you're on the top of the wall there and turning around. So you start right about here, so you want to jump, turn, and you're about as fast as you can get.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
So I apologize, Mason. I don't remember what games you speedrun, or if you do. Oh, it's been so long. Now, that one looked good, but that was too early. I'm sure as soon as you remind me, I'll be like, oh yeah. But my brain is on Faxanadu strats. Too early. What is going on?
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more
I
deadly
didn't get a good
poisons
jump
known.
there. I thought if I threw something, it would be good. Ah, okay. That's why I don't remember what games you speedrun. I'm like, why don't I remember? Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's almost worth just taking a break for a second, but there it is. What in the world? What in that world? I've had times where I've hit this thing, 3-4 times right in a row. Right in a rosy. Ring around that rosy. There it is. So I need to hold A coming into here. Run into him. He hits you. Why is he not hit me that time? That's weird. Well, I'm not going to sit there and get that jump again until I realize what I'm doing wrong there. It'll only take me a second to do that. Watch the first Sub 41 Super Metroid. Really? I've been watching Highlander's been playing. I don't know if you watch any Highlander.
Look who knows so much,
He
huh?
plays
Well, it
Super
just so
Metroid
happens that your
now.
friend here is only mostly dead.
I should be able to just start it. I still have to. Well, I don't have to do the jump here. I can just go through. If I don't get it, I can just go through the text, and then I'll save state it right before that. That first time that you die, you can't do it that way. You're dying to one of those jumping skulls. So depending on what buttons you are touching when you die can affect the RNG. So you have to do it correctly. And I learned a way of doing it last stream, and I've forgotten it now. Okay, so we'll save it right there so that we know. I don't want to talk to you. And I should have run speed. There we go. Alright, so hold A. Okay, that's what it was. So, I went through all that just to figure it out. When I go in there, I actually kind of stop before he hits me. Or like right as he's hitting me. Oops, I wasn't holding A. So you hold A, and stop. He hits you again, I move right just a little bit and get hit. So, whoops, not holding A. Hold A. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I gotta move early here. Oops. Boom, 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 boom. See, I was... boom, boom, boom. I didn't move far enough over. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Where's my cart? Yeah, from watching the progression of Highlander play that game. What? But you're so clean. You cannot do that. You are so clean. I clean you very much. What's up, Tricky? Hey, look what you're in time for, Tricky.
I am waiting for you.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Told me to go back to the beginning.
Prepare for me to be bashing my head up against the side of this thing for a while. First try. Alright, I was not... We'll see if that was right, but I was definitely not doing it the exact same. But it wasn't very much different. So how's Tricky doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. If you're like everybody else, probably doing some spring cleaning as the weather's getting better. What's up, Trevor?
Surrender. What was that? I tell you once again, surrender.
You wish to surrender to me? I will accept.
What's up with the grind troll luck? I feel like we've got 3 grind trolls in a row tonight. May the grind be with you. And also with you. Jumpy jump. Doody doody dee dee body doo boop. Roo doody doody dee dee body doo boop. Doo 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 doo. What's up? Alright, we get to mash through this first one. Hold left. B up. It doesn't say a thing because I'm awesome. Down twice here. And boop, boop. Nice. Hold left. B up. And then up once here. And up. Go. Nice. Hold right. B. Oh, he got a T out. Oh, so gross. What am I letting him get T's out for? Hamashi, Hamashi. Hold left, B up. Very nice. Hamashi, Hamashi. Hold left, B up. Nello. And out we go. Ooh, he menus with the best of them. What? I held A. Alright, I don't know if the RNG is right or not. We'll have to see. We'll see when it falls apart. It already fell apart. Are you kidding me? Yep. Well, let's just see what happens. All of that practice we just went through is all for no reason, because none of this RNG is right. It must be the way I did the beginning screen. We got that guy to jump the right way, so that's good. Might as well just go and see what happens, right? I mean, we're still on a good pace. We have to, now we're just gonna have to get lucky with the way the guys react in the tree. And we waste some magic there and some time. What's he gonna do? Oh, I didn't get the coin. So this seems like it's the same RNG. It's kind of ripped because I didn't get the coin. And he went the wrong way. Alright, whatever. Gross. So I think it was affected by the way that I did the first death. Canada. It's all about how you kill and how you die. Everything is important. Oh, didn't make it. Who's got it? Greyhawk, thanks for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the Faxanadu. The Faxanadu stream. Is that the Triad Entertainment? Never heard of it. Thanks for the raid, man. Have a fantastic stream. I will. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. My name is Slack, and I'm playing this little game called Faxanadu, or Faxanadu, like I called it when I was a kid. It's it's a little less known. Ew, so gross. It's not super popular, but for the people that did have it growing up, it was really well received. It's a really fun game. It's like a Metroidvania platformer, very similar to Zelda 2. I'm just trying to get runs started. You see this text that I'm getting right here? That's actually an object in the game that if you time the jump just right, you can jump over the text box, and it saves like 12 seconds. Yeah, time for a quality run right now. And with the speed run, I'm fast enough now that my run kind of requires me to save the 12 seconds there. So, is a little reset heavy as we, I thought that was it, as we jump this text box. But while you're waiting, feel free to answer the daily Would You Rather. On this channel, we do a Would You Rather every stream. And we stream as close to daily as we can. Oh, there it is, guys. We did it. We jumped the text box. That's the correct death. We also died in the first 11 seconds. Yes! That's what we're going for. This game's weird. It starts you out with very little... Oh, what was the jump for? This game starts you out with very little life and no magic. But the first thing you have to do is come meet this guy, and he gives you a ring that you use to talk to the king. Well, when you die, it takes you directly to him as well. Tiny Dave, thanks for the follow, man. So we just take advantage of that mechanic by dying as soon as we can. Takes us exactly where we want to go, and it also gives us full life and full magic. So it's kind of it's just a gimme. You gotta do it. In all the speed runs that I do, I use audio quotes from movies to try to make them kind of fun during splits and whatnot. In this game, we do quotes from The Princess Bride.
Tell you once again, surrender.
You mean wish to surrender to me?
I choose to always be followed. That means two things. You're not actually being followed. You just feel like you're being followed. There's that eerie feeling that someone's following you all of the time. But it is, in my opinion, better than having sticky hands. Booty-doo-bop-bop, beady-doo-bop. So, this is Triad Entertainment. Now, what were you streaming? Oh, that guy got a letter out. That's not good. Nello. So we're buying all of the required items for the game. Oh, messed up. Still got run speed. Boop. Boop. Ooh, it could be a positive feeling if it's a Twitch follow. You're right, it was a positive feeling. You go by Tiny or Dave, or just Tiny Dave, or TD, or TD Dog. What's up? Ooh, that's like Final Fantasy RPG, right? I think. Alright, and menu time. Now we equip everything we need. Alright, let's do this. Alright, my RNG manipulation is already off. I don't know why. All of those names are acceptable. Gotcha. So, what we do in this... Oh, gross. All it's gonna matter is if this guy moves left or right on us, guys. Alright, we're good still. More like Zelda, but better than Zelda? Oh, I know which game it is now. You're right. It's not strategy RPG, but action RPG. I do remember. I've played it enough to remember the graphics. Well, this is alright. We're doing pretty good here. Now we're not. Now we're off of the RNG again, I think. What do we get here? And... ooh, waiting for him. Do we get the right RNG? Nope. How about now? Yep. So in this game, there's special items. And those special items will only appear once you've entered a room a fixed number of times. One of those items being the Maddox, which you will see right there. And it's also our first split.
Why? I can't even lift one.
Oh no! Wrong item, crap. This run is... I guess it's still got a chance, but it's pretty dead. It all depends on how well the grind goes. So I can explain a little bit of the strats in this game in a bit. get to the ladder. Oh, we got the ladder reset. Nice. Super good. Oh, we got hit by the pizza head. That's not good. We're going to do a pixel perfect jump here. Pizza perfect jump. They call that guy the pizza head, and it's a pixel perfect jump over him, so we call it the pizza perfect jump because we're really creative. Let's go. All right, this grind is the make or break points. New strats that I'm learning. Oh, I needed the life. Oh, it's so bad already. I have to do this money grind 10 times. And I have to have enough magic and enough life when I'm done. And it's already pretty ripped. I can't use any more magic. And I'm dead. Anyways, that was a bad run from the beginning. Yeah, I do remember that. Else I would lose my mind. Tricky boy, but there was also some questions about, and I like to elaborate when questions are asked about the would you rathers. Your hands feel sticky, and they actually are sticky, like, you know, the controller may stick. But when you're done, the controller doesn't end up being sticky. I know it doesn't make sense, but I made it up, so it's okay. So you don't actually get things sticky, your hands just feel sticky. So it could be a benefit. You never know. It could be good. Alright, let's go again.
I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back to the beginning.
So,
Wake up.
Dave, the main thing that is different... Oh, got it first try, nice. In this run... Alright, so that's that. We get hit, we get hit, we get hit, we move, we get hit. I don't know if that was good or not. We'll tell by the RNG that we get. The main thing in this run that's different than most people is I'm doing the world record strats at the beginning. The king in this game, once you get the ring from this mantra guy, the king, when you have $0, anytime you visit him, he will give you 1,500. We all take advantage of that little glitch in the game by visiting him twice. We visit him once, we get 1,500, we spend every penny, and then we visit him again and get another 1,500. Well, the advanced world record strats and the strats that are only done by the world record holder are to only visit the king once and to grind those enemies that I just died in the last run, grind those enemies for the gold that you need. Much more difficult, a big chance that you're going to die, and it only saves about 15 seconds. 15 to 20 seconds, depending on how good the grind is. So it's worth it when you're trying to shave time off your speedrun, but it's a difficult strat to do, and that's what we've been learning. This is the fourth day we've been working on these new strats, and we're shooting for second place, so it's important to learn the strats. Can't stand sticky hands and you're already paranoid. You're just used to being paranoid. Alright, down twice, nice. Up. We gotta go up once here. Nice. And we also... The walk speed that you have when you get to full walk speed is very crucial to keep that, because it takes your character almost half of the screen to build the walk speed back up. So in these menus, I'm doing them in a way that when I'm in between menus, I'm always holding a direction. Like right here, I'm exiting and holding left so that I'm keeping my walk speed. The game always thinks that I'm running, so that when I finish talking to him, I will still be at a full walk speed. Same reason why I equip all my items while I'm in the air here. So I can continue to keep walk speed as I go. Alright, let's get the right manipulation here. We did. Nice. Alright, we are on the right path, guys. This is exciting. So you'll see, this is where I've practiced the strats, and it should be much more clean. Like, I force this guy to go into the corner so I can kill him without wasting magic. I hold A, this guy walks away, I get a damage boost there. I queue up the key here. Alright, we're doing good. Walk into it, boom, jump kill, damage boost, nice. Early jump, early stab, jump, stab. Ah, we missed the stab, guys. Oh no. That's probably going to affect the... Hold A, don't hold A. Oh, I was looking at chat. I hate it. Alright, Dave, thanks for the follow and thanks for the lurk. Alright. Just that one spot has thrown it all off. Hey, we can do a quicker kill there, though. But I do know that the strats did work then. We just got to get this guy to turn the right direction here. And that's actually correct. That's what he normally does. So I'm not going to hold A. And he runs away from me. Gross. And... Alright, good. And... Good. And we don't hold A here. Oh, wow.
No, I'll need a sword eventually.
Why? Can't even lift it.
We could still do things here, guys. Oh, need that money. Now we really can't. Oh, it's over. Crap. Mason says, does the first death set the RNG manipulation strats for the rest of the game? Yes. So, Mason, let's just do this for a second. Well, no, I'll keep it playing. It's pretty tricky, but Grind, we just kind of finished getting it now. Imagine 3 or 4 days worth of running the strats. It won't feel nearly as awkward. But to your point, Mason, so what happens is your RNG value, I think, and if I understand it correctly, there is a value for your RNG. Starts at 0, and they add to that value, and the enemies can look at that value and choose what they do for RNG. And it's kind of random, like what gets added to that value, but we understand a little bit of it. We understand that when the skull jumpers leave the ground, the frame that the skull jumpers are leaving the ground, they're going to read our inputs on the controller. If we're not pushing anything, nothing gets added to the RNG value. If we're pushing A, for example, it definitely adds to the RNG value, and that's the button that we know has the most distinguishing change that we can kind of follow. So that's what we use to affect the RNG. So with that first skull that's moving back and forth, I try not to be doing any inputs while he's jumping so that I don't affect the value, so that my value is consistent when I leave, and then from there on out, it's a value that I can work with. Because the value starts at 0 and changes throughout the entire game. So we really can only choose so much of the beginning to really kind of manipulate. After a while we lose track of the value, and there's not a whole lot we can do to get it back, except for death abuses, but I still think that it carries through. I think it's only on reset does the value go back to 0. So to your point, the first death there can definitely manipulate the RNG. I'm hoping to do it in a way that it manipulates it consistently. Let's go first try. So what I do is I hold A to get him to jump at me. I don't hold anything. He moves, I hold a little bit to get him there. Do the same thing every time and hope for the same results every time. Now, if there's no enemies that require RNG, there's no RNG being added to that value. So the rest of this game, talking to the people, everything in town, even the little spiky guys here, these guys don't use the RNG value, so they're not affected. So I'm not affecting RNG at all here. Actually, we may have to do some save state practicing of the game after another. This may be the last attempt. It's starting to get a little bit late. We'll do this one. If it falls short, we may do one more, and then we'll do some segment practice because we won't have enough time to get a whole run in. If I was faster at running the game, we'd have more time. I also jump to avoid doors, kind of like I do in Zelda 2, because you can have an accidental input that makes you walk in a door. It is very difficult, Mason, and that's the reason why it's pretty unheard of. But second place in this game is 29 minutes. First place is 27 minutes. There's 2 minutes in between first and second because the world record holder Shiner has went through and learned all of these manipulations, and he is far above the rest, and he's the one that I'm chasing. So in order to be the best, you have to do the manipulations like he does. So though this is not the biggest time save I can get in the game by learning the beginning segment like this, it is the beginning segment that needs to be done if I ever want to have a chance of giving him for a run for the world record. Which I don't know if I ever will, but I don't want to, not have a chance. I missed a button in there. So he should jump away from me when I walk in here. He jumps away. Oh no, we messed up the RNG again. Crap. Tundra! Yeah, baby! Tundra, thanks for the raid, man. So come on, I apologize. My mind must have been in a different place the other night. I didn't realize that you were running Faxanadu or Faxanadu. What do you call it? Is it Faxanadu to you or Faxanadu? So I'm going to have to check out, when do you normally stream? Because I want to check out your runs. I love following the people in the practice. Oh yeah, this game is no joke. No joke. Yeah, he's a beast. 2 minutes. Now, what he does, Mason, is he does wing boot extensions, which I've begun to learn as well.
Look who knows so much.
Let's do that.
Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly...
We're going to do a little bit of practice. Now that I know Tundra runs this game as well. Yeah, Faxanadu. That's what I call it. Well, now I'm calling it Faxanadu now because everybody picks on me about it. But I can talk some strats with Tundra as well. But he does what they call wing boot extensions. And for example, if I go to, well, let's do the Black Onyx fight because I've got wing boots on in that one. Oh, this is the wrong Black Onyx fight. Well, this is actually the way Tundra would do the Black Onyx fight. So this is a good one for him to look at. Down the ladder, hit pause, fall off, and if you can get him sometimes before he's rising, but that's a good way to smash him. Well, never mind. I haven't done that one in a while. My Black Onyx fight is here. I need to rename those. Right. So if you guys look at the top of the screen, can you guys see it? Yes, it says T21. Now that 21 is the timer on your wing boots. Wing boots allow you to fly. Look at me. I can fly. So the advanced strats in this game are you manipulate that timer in the top. Basically, there is a timer that scrolls from 0 to 62 or whatever, 63, 64, something like that. Basically, it's like every second. And every second, we'll watch it, 15, 14, 13, 12. Every second that decreases by 1. But if you notice, I have the game paused right now, and it's not decreasing. But the timer is still going right now. So what we can do is, if I can time it right, if I pause and unpause the game at the right time, I can keep that from going down. Let's see. 10, pause. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Okay. 22, 21, pause. See? It's not going down. But I can walk. Oh, I missed one. That's the idea behind wing boot extensions. I'm going to pause and unpause the game every second while playing to keep my wing boots from going down. Yeah, Tundra, I would suggest double king method for a very long time. I'm just peeling that strat away and doing the one king route. I would also say while learning the game, I wouldn't worry about wing boot extensions. I would choose a route. Shiner's got a great tutorial on speedrun.com that is the beginner tutorial that doesn't do any wing boot extensions. I would learn the full game. There's so many combat mechanisms and there's so much good things to learn without doing wing boot extensions. I would get your 1cc run. Well, actually, I guess this doesn't have a 1C, but I would get your first completed run and get familiar with the whole game before you start to peel in those extra strats. Wing boot extensions. Yeah, I could show you where my wing boot extensions are. So I do the ultimate flight and it's actually 2 there, so it would be, oh yeah, right there. So this is ultimate flight plan. It's in the mist. It's actually something that would be nice for me to practice. Yeah, this is a good spot to start from. All right, let's do it. Jump, hit, jump, double stab. I missed one, but that's all right. All right, what am I doing? Jump, hit, jump, double. Nice. Double stab, stab, turn kill. Nice. Jump, kill, stab, 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 Delugi. Nice, Delugi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tundra, you'll learn that those guys are a pain in the butt. Big time. Stab, 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 stab. Double kill. Very good. This is a falling jumping stab, which makes that kill possible. Alright, let's go ahead and save state it there. Damage, stab, damage backwards, stab, jump. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You can jump up on that ledge, but it doesn't make it any faster because no matter what, you have to wait for that guy to get in place. And I was actually slow. Move left. He falls in a hole. This spot here they call Bird Hospital. There's some spots in this game, Tundra, and this building is a good example of one, that you can't equip any items in. So there's a bird in here that you kill for a pair of wing boots, and you have to use magic. So you have to make sure you have enough magic when you get here. Yeah, well, the thing is with those guys, and I can explain it here in a second. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's a way of killing him without losing your momentum going in. These guys here will walk. How many times do I have to do this? Oh, I don't think I have to do it again. But they will walk to within 1 pixel of hitting you, and they'll stop. And so if I go to here, now he swings at me. because I'm in his swing range. It's weird. They're just a very strange enemy. Okay, so it's 2 exits. There we go. Now we're on the right one. Oh, you can sneak in there and do a ladder re-jump. Is this going to be enough magic? I think we'll be alright. We're just going to play through it here. So this is where my wing boots extensions start. Oh, I don't have wing boots equipped. I'll want to come back here and equip them. There we go. Run speed. Very good. Alright. And pause. Pause. Stab, stab, pause. Stab. Pause. Pause. Got him. Pause. Jump. Pause. Pause. I'm late. Oh, I'm late. I got the last one. Pause. Got that one. Pause. Missed it. Got that one. I don't go for those in there. We just go in. Pause. Got that one. Pause. Got that one. Pause. Got that one. Pause. Pause. Got those two. We only need one king key if we're just going to test this out, so I'm just going to grab one. Don't need to pause there. Don't need to pause there. Oh, I did need to. Over, jump. Pause, jump, stab, pause, pause. We're at 10 here, we're good. Pause, pause, pause. We missed one. Pause, double stab. Get the extra set of wing boots. Fall. Equip wing boots. We equip them here before the other ones run out to save on the screen. Pause, 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 out, pause, stab, pause. Equip the king key. Jump, pause, pause, jump. Pause, jump, in the door. Stab, they jump over our heads. Pause, jump, pause, pause. Missed one. Pause, jump, damage, double stab, stab. Nice. Pause. Missed it. Ah, crap. Pause. Nope. Pause. Pause. I'm late, or I'm early. Dang it. Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm definitely not going to make it. Missed that one too, really? Well, I'm not even close here. Yep, I lose the power right there. So that would be a failed run. I'd reset. I'd have to come over here and try to get him in the corner. And I could do that, come back for the Onyx. But the problem is, if I don't have any wing boots from here, I have to walk all the way up and around for the Death Warp. And that wastes like 10 seconds. Actually, I had to walk all the way around in my PB. But that's just kind of an idea of, I was saying pause, so you have an idea of how many times you're actually pausing. And you're trying to remember spots on the screen to pause. And the grind to remember all of that stuff was pretty intense. Yeah, Tundra, when those particular enemies you're talking about, when you jump, they freak out. Okay, so we're going to practice battle suit fights. Always good to get a little practice in to keep that fresh in the memory so that when we get to them, we don't have an episode. But there's some guys, I'm killing these guys differently at the beginning of the battle suit fight, so I'm going to practice that a bit. So we get the shiny magical rod there. Save state it. And what happened? How did I warp onto the other side of him? I didn't hit him enough. It's 4 hits. This is wrong. What's going on? Yeah, that would work. Pause. Nice. There's a good fight. I'm not hitting quick enough there or something. I gotta stab first. Then he's in. If you don't kill that first guy quick enough, this guy's gonna be in your way to drop down, and you have to wait for him to move again, which can be a pain. So it's definitely a quicker kill through there, but if you mess up, it can cost time. I was way too close to him there, but it worked out. All right. This is why I need to practice this. That'll work. Pause. Ooh, yuck. What does the pause do on this boss? This particular boss, to get the original strats were the pause kills your run speed. Okay, so that's the simple explanation. We don't want to go in there with full run speed. But the original strats for fighting this boss... Oh, you jerk. I guess I don't have to kill him. Nice. The original strats for this boss were you came in with run speed, you waited, you hit him into the corner. Ooh, yuck. Can't even do it the original way anymore. Hit him into the corner, and then you got into the corner and you mashed him. Well, this is... pretty proud of myself. This is actually a strat that I have provided to the game. I figured out that if you stopped your run speed on the way in and you were moving slower, you could do a falling stab with a deluge. He would get knocked away, jump at you again. You could do another falling stab with a deluge, and then you'd lock him in the corner. So that's the strats that we do now, is you do a pause on this crack that kills your run speed, and then you're basically going to jump on the next crack as well, and as you're falling, you do a stab and a deluge. And then another falling stab and a deluge. I'll try it again. So it's boop, boop. And it allows you to get into the corner very quickly with him, plus get some extra hits in so that you can get a quick one-cycle kill without having him jump a second time. Because if he jumps a second time, it takes quite a bit longer. So before we would come here, stab him, and sometimes he would do that. You can see how long it kind of took before. And this is the new kill. Pause, jump, stab, stab. Much, much faster. Especially if you don't add that extra jump in there that I did. Yeah, that there is quick. And by quick, we save a half a second or something like that. But it's also super consistent. Grind has been going all 2 hours of this stream, and he's finally like, all right, I'm done. I've decided, make my hands sticky. Yeah, those are the one-cycle strats. I find the boss of this stage is easier than the guys before the boss. Because you pause there, fall, fall. Oh man, as soon as I open my mouth. Boop. Oh, whatever. Whatever, I'm not even gonna do it again. I'm not even giving it the time of day. The Black Onyx fight, the way that I do it, is another one cycle. Oops, wrong button. When I got there, I ran out of whatever. So we come in here, fly down, fly up, shoot, turn back, Ah, that was actually really slow. I was too far away from him. Ooh, double stab. Fly up, fly up. We hit him here. It's important to do that. That was better. If you look right here, there's this little notch cut out here. If we don't throw that first deluge when we first run in, there's oftentimes he'll get stuck in this little notch. I'll try to demonstrate. I don't know what I was doing there. All right, so we didn't hit him. See how he jumped off of that notch that was there? Sometimes he doesn't jump off of it. Sometimes he you hit him into it and he gets stuck. See, he jumped off of it again. So it's really bad. But we noticed that if you throw this early Delugi right there, pushes him far enough away, it kind of guarantees you that he plays safe for you. That's a good fight. You've seen it on a run where he gets stuck. Black Onyx, because of how strapped you are for magic in life when you get there, I think Mike, it's a crucial strat to throw that first deluge. But what makes this game even more difficult is when you start to work the death warps, which means every time you're getting ready for a death warp right after Black Onyx, which means you want your life to be as low as possible. One hit kills you. You have to be in those positions to get a good time. Dragon Slayer is the other boss that we practice. I fly first, hit him maybe twice as I go up, and then I mash him at the top. And that's a one cycle Dragon Slayer. A couple things to note about Dragon Slayer. You need to get to the ceiling before he does. I assume you have missed the actual run attempts of the night, if any, though. No, yeah. I won't be doing any runs. Normally I don't stream much later than 11, and I'm going to stream a little bit longer here because I'm kind of explaining some things. But, and I'm working those new beginning game strats and everything that I tried to make into a run rip before I got past the grind. So, the beginning of the learning process for these early game, I probably won't be getting a whole lot of runs off the ground. But here in a week of doing those strats, I'm going to be, loading up and just doing runs. There won't be any more learning strats. I've learned all the strats now. I just need to polish now. Okay, so you can throw a deluge at the very beginning of this fight. And if you get super lucky right there, see how he only threw... see, I don't like that strat. That's the one that Shiner does. But he throws 4 fireballs at the very beginning, and with his fireballs on the screen, it lags the game out. So you can see the game's very laggy here. Well, not now because I took a fireball to the face. Ooh, maybe that's a strat. There's 4 fireballs, it lags the game down. He got to the ceiling after me, so it was alright. If you get to the ceiling after he does, like for example, he's ahead of you, he's gonna drop down like that. You have to beat him there and stun lock him as he's just trying to approach the ceiling. The way that I find out it works the best is to miss everything, get into a nice position. This is not a good place to be. So if you're here, your deluges aren't gonna hit him. If you're in that little notch, your deluges hit the your magic hits the block in front of you. So the perfect spot to be in is stab, rise up, right there. That was almost not fast enough. Jump. Boom. Uh-oh, see? Ooh. Yeah, see, all of my deluges there were hitting that spot. One more time. And this can easily be a run killer as well. Because you're limited on how much wing boots you have when you get here. You can see my wing boot timer is only at 4. If you don't do very well when you get here, your wing boots may even be less than that. And if that's the case, you may not have enough flight time to kill him. So that can be really bad. Oh, good night, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow again. I hope to see you again. We play, not only do we do Faxanadu, we do Kung Fu for the NES on Fridays. And we've been doing a run of Rygar. So that's kind of what you'll see. Yeah, and it can definitely be a late killer. So I kind of stick with the strats that I have, I'm pretty consistent with. But you also can't take much damage here because the rest of the route, though the rest of this route is simple, the rest of the route requires damage. So when you come out here, there's the beehive at the top of the screen. Because of scrolling damage, we're going to go out the bottom, but we're going to get hit with the beehive at the top. You watch it? Boom. So there's our hit. There's no way around taking that damage. As well as the damage that you take from this banana squid. You can get around taking the banana squid, but what we do is when we're going to come into this screen... Oh, there goes our wing boots. I'll save state it after that. We're going to take like a wrap... Ooh, yuck. We're going to turn right as soon as we get hit and take kind of like a wraparound damage. Kind of wraps us around the corner. So you have to have enough life to take that damage. What'll happen is if you don't have enough life, you're probably not going to have enough magic either. You're going to have to do that. And then you took damage there. Maybe you'd have to jump twice. So you'd almost have to follow the squid, wait for it, follow the squid, and then go back. There's your strats there. And then now you're losing 5 seconds or 10. But if you're looking to get your first run in, that would be the option. But you need to have enough life to do that is what you want to be able to do. And that's not even that. It's funny because I don't have walk speed. Walk speed? You should get a quick wraparound. Nah, that was it. Also, when you come off of this ladder into the next room, you want to get off as clean and as fast as possible, and then you don't have to mess around with the leg guy, the walking table. You can just go right in the door. If you go too slow, you're going to take a hit from him. So if I go like this and I'm too slow, you're going to get hit with a table. And normally this is about how much life I have or less when I get here. Because you talk to him and then you take a death abuse here. If you can get in that door and talk to him, the run in the game is over. Because the rest of the game is very straightforward. You have a lot of life. Come down here. Over here. 1, 2, 3. Those guys are similar to the guys in the mist. They kind of stink as well. Ooh, first try ladder jump. That's nice. Delugi. Ooh, I was so fast. Didn't even need the Delugi. Run here. He jumps over you. Oh, I didn't talk to the king. Or I didn't talk to the guy and get the ring, so that's not good. I'm so dumb. So what would be one more thing to practice quick? Ooh, I want to practice those skips coming out of that. $11, I think. I need to name these as well. Am I correct? Yep, I am. Good. So there's a skip here that's going to save me 3 seconds. And there it is. Do it again. There it is. Nice. Nice. Wow, that's 4 times in a row. So the strats used to be... It's sticky. Well, but don't you think it'd be quite a bit of anxiety as well as if you always thought someone was following you? It's kind of the same. But yeah, the old strats for this used to be, you'd stun him there. You take one hit and then kill that guy that way. There's a lot of wasted time there, and you have to take one hit almost no matter what. So the TAS actually came up with this strat here. See if I can do the TAS version. Oh, it's so tight. Can't even do it. It's the same concept. The hard part is you're falling out of the sky when you enter this. Nope, it's close. There it is. So it's the same concept. You're taking 2 hits, but you're only getting stopped once, and then you're getting damage boosted forward. 100% of the time, for sure. Sticky hands, it would depend on what you did. Grind as a drummer. So maybe you want sticky hands, grind for drum. Oh no, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be able to do anything fun with the drumming. Adding that deluge to this strat it's a buffer, and it makes it much better. You still gotta jump as soon as you get in. Deluge. Oh, that's too early. Jump. There it is. One frame window to get hit by the guy's loogie on the ground before falling down or getting hit by the guy on your level. Yeah, I don't know what the window is there, but it is very small. But when you do, the crucial thing is the jump when you fall into the screen. It's so weird. If you watch when I come into this, I fall from the sky. So when I fall from the sky, I need to jump directly after falling. And that's where it all starts. That makes it so much more consistent there. Oh, for the TAS strat. So Tundra, you know the TAS of the game, you've watched it? Too early. The problem with this Delugi strat is you have to do it just after the first panda. Or Marshmallow Mage, whatever you want to call them. Alright, let me run this section of the game. I didn't even do it. Nice. I've never watched the TAS, and I should. Alright. Always jump here, because you can jump and then jump again. And then you get kinky here. This section of the game, if you've got run speed, you can get a damage boost there. You jump the chicken. This room can be tricky to get, but we actually take the hit from the ghost behind us to kill our run speed, because with dead run speed, it's easier to make that gap, that jump. Jump off the second step to take a damage boost there. Damage boost through. Take damage from the B. You jump twice and get the B damage early. This strat's a bit difficult. To get up there, you take a ladder reset. You have to turn around here to get this guy to spawn behind you. That way he's not in your way. If you time this right, you can get the meat right there, which is nice. Got to preload this screen once. Kill the guy in the corner. Let this guy hit the ground before you jump. Otherwise, he'll track you. You got to inch towards this guy as you're hitting him. That'll make the the chicken move that direction so you can jump him. Oh, that's bad. Did we get the B hit? Oh, we may have got the B hit. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump the lube. Nice. Nicely done. Stab this guy's in the toe. If you don't stab him in the toe, he'll fall down behind you. I can't believe I just missed that hit. Gross. Gyros. Tap fall. Quick meet. In the door. Pretend we talk to him. I want to get to the point where I don't need that stuff. Actually, I probably didn't need them. Straight down. Over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Nice ladder grab. That was a fast one, which means we don't need to even shoot a Delugi. Jump. Ladder grab. Indian Bull. Good kill. Pause. Whoops. Boots. This is where I start to fly from. If you're descending, you actually gain speed. There's a lot of wing boot stuff to learn. I've got a decent amount of life here, which means I can take this hit down the ladder. That one right there. Ooh, I don't know. This is going to be close. He jumps you. This is where you could do some extensions if you needed to. If I'm at 15 going out of this room, I don't need to extend. Oh no, what happened there? There's a ripped run. Well, it wasn't even a run, but you understand. Full speed, I assume you have a chance to hit the goopy eye. And get knocked down. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that comment. I wasn't sure exactly where you were talking. No, Tundra, if, it's weird because of how many hit points that guy has. If you did one strike Delugi, it wouldn't be enough. You'd have to hit him again. So, because of how many hit points he has. You do 10 damage with the long sword and 6 with the Delug. So, but if you do 3 long swords and 1 Delugi, it's enough to kill him. But it's not enough with 2 long swords and 2 Delugis. I think you're talking about, before I fall down there, the guy with the long sword and the shield. Yeah, my timing is off there. I used to just hit him 4 times. So I started to throw the Delugi in, but you're right. I could do them at the same time and save some time. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the same page there. Yeah. I think I've kind of warmed up on all that stuff. What time is it? Yeah, I should probably be done. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Let's see who we want to pass this host on to. Who wants to get hosted? Any suggestions, guys? Anybody out there? Oh, I know where we're going. No doubt about it. Good night, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the bits again, man. That's awesome. You guys in these bits are going to get me doing this more and more and more. All right. Well, it's a good practice, guys. Yeah, Tundra, if you still need to get the EverDrive and stuff. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Mason. It's been good chatting with you. I haven't seen you in a while. So, yeah, we're going to be continuing this grind of Faxanadu as much as we can. We're only going to change it up for Kung Fu on Fridays. That's it. Other than that, you guys can see, you should, continue to see Faxanadu on the channel. But thanks everybody for stopping by. And why is this not loading over here? Maybe Twitch needs to be not dumb. If it doesn't load, I don't want to host. Oh, it's going. All right, guys. That's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tundra, I'm going to shoot a follow over to you because I want to see when you go live so that I can pick on you as you're running this game as well. Good night, guys. Came back to me?